Hey there, Hoshpup here, back for some more LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed, and there's some more content in the game, so there's finally a reason to make a video. The Alumni Days event has come back again, which I've been waiting for a very long time, as this one allows you to unlock more tiles for the Ghost minifigure as well as Basil the Batlord. And as you might have seen in some of the other videos, I needed to get Basil to 6 stars to be able to actually use him in another event, but yeah, he's only 5 stars. So this time we'll actually be able to get him to 6 stars. And hopefully Ghost to 7 stars. Getting both to 7 stars would be great, but I think that might be a bit too much to ask for. The events don't usually last longer than 2 weeks, so it's unlikely I'll get enough currency and tiles to get both, but I'll get close. Can also get tiles for Skeleton, Yorick, Zombie, and Spooky Girl. However, all 3 of those are farmable elsewhere now, and I've got Zombie to max, so no need to do that. There's also the Goth Kids All-Star event that's come back again. I should be able to clear through most of the nodes, although we'll leave that for another video. Today we're just going to go over the main Alumni Days Brickspace event, see how far we can get with the energy we've been given. So it's carried over from last time. We have a bunch of gold trophies on everything, but the first level for some reason we got silver. Must have done that a long time ago, we didn't have great minifigures. But it's got a second stage full of various different nodes to go through, so we're going to start at the beginning. It requires us to use Castle, and that's pretty good because our arena team is mostly Will-o'-the-Wisp, Basil, Ghost, and Majesto with Majesto's tower. Just means that we need to get one more castle minifigure, and for this we chose Jester. Probably didn't need to take Jester, but I thought, you know what, it's another tank, and if we run low on healing, it's always a decent source of that. Now we've got to go through 14 enemies to clear this particular stage, although it looks like these are on the weaker side as attacks are dealing huge amounts of damage to them and they're just dying, so I don't think we'll have any problems here. We could probably even just clear it on auto, but watching an auto battle is not as fun. So I'm just going to do it manual. It's alright. Managed to just get rid of pretty much all the minifigures in the start without really taking much damage, or any damage really. They healed up, which is kind of annoying. Just delays us getting through it. That's what happens when you leave the 2 healers alive at the end. That's just Chef to go. Come on, there we go. Now we got 2 Firefighter Ashes and an Aurora. We'll have to take out the Aurora first because she'll just revive anyone as soon as we defeat them. There we go. Oh, I thought that would get rid of her. Oh, she's gone now, so it's all alright. Yeah, especially because they've got the Ice Glider set. That means that every single time a minifigure dies, her revive ability will come off cooldown and she can use it. So always got to target her first. Although I could imagine that might be a bit tricky if your team is not on the strong side, as they've got 3 tanks. And if they can taunt before you can burn down Aurora, then you're going to have to clear through those. So yeah, interesting battle. But for us, not really a problem as we've managed to out-damage everyone. Plus we can just steal their taunts now. With Willa's lovely ultimate ability, we stole all their buffs and gave them all our debuffs. I don't really think we had many debuffs though, so it was mainly just to steal all their buffs. City teams are very good at buffing themselves, which is great for us because we can just nab them. Now unfortunately this will get rid of some of them, I think? Yeah, get rid of Taunt. That's okay, we didn't really have stealth, so we didn't have to worry about that. Oh, only 5 minifigures to go. There's only 3 here though, so I wonder if we kill one more, will the rest pop up? Yep. Although I only sent 2. That's an interesting way of doing things. Well, Garmadon. Oh, there's 2 Garmadons. You're going down. I guess we'll take the one at the front first. I'm not sure actually. It doesn't really matter. I guess it depends on which one takes the most damage from our AoE attacks and such. Now here goes Ghost's ultimate. Now I find this really funny because it doesn't have any sound. I know it kind of makes sense because it's a ghost and maybe ghosts don't make sounds, but I feel like it should have at least a bit of sound to it, like a little spooky ooh sound, but no, it's just completely silent. And there we go, after a few more abilities later, we were able to get rid of the last 2 minifigures. Just sped through this a bit as, unfortunately, their Garmadon had some buffs on it and it just took a while to get rid of him. After getting gold on that node and getting ourselves some lovely Basil tiles, it's time to go on to the next normal node. Alright, 2.1 Extra Node 1. A real fancy narrative should be here, but something went wrong, so now you just have these meaningless yet overwhelmingly fun battles. I like how they couldn't even be bothered to put a story there, but I've got to admit that is some funny piece of text. Decided this time to swap out Jester Go-Go for Princess Storm, as I think she does more damage, and more damage equals more happiness. We'll see if this is a mistake though. It might be one of those things where I regret swapping, and they're like, no, I needed that extra healing. So we can get through all these nodes in one video, I'm just going to summarise the interesting parts of each battle. That way you're not just sat here through all the boring bits. 3 tanks have spawned in the first wave, so we gotta make sure we take those out, as well as Hiker for healing. Probably gonna focus Hiker first if possible, see what happens. These minifigures don't really deal the highest amount of damage. Our biggest damage dealer is definitely Ghost. Usually in Arena I run someone else like Garmadon to help with the high damage, but yeah, here we can't do that as it's castle only. So the first wave actually took a lot longer than I thought it would, as everyone has so much health. They also got themselves an insane number of buffs, and Hiker can heal quite often as his cooldown isn't very long at all, and it does decent healing, as well as healing everyone as an AoE heal. A good minute and a half later into the fight, and yeah, as you can see they're all like max health still. Luckily we have Willa's ultimate available, and we're going to just steal all those lovely buffs and take them for ourselves, and then hopefully we have an opening to get rid of a single minifigure. It's annoying because they keep trading taunt between each other as well. When I'm about to take down a tank, it just lives, and then the taunt runs out and someone else gets taunt. Finally managed to kill Hiker though, and now the other ones have been weakened up. It's time to clean up. As expected though, it didn't allow me to completely finish the wave without spawning the next set of minifigures. However, we now have a Fitness Instructor and also Yuppie. Yuppie can bring someone back from the dead, and Fitness Instructor can buff everyone's attacks, so they're kind of high priority. Now I really want to get rid of Demolition Dummy because his AoE attack is no joke, it does quite a lot of damage. We got lucky with some crits and that allowed Yuppie to just get destroyed, using Basil's ult to heal everyone, and to clear taunt from Demo Dummy so that I can hit some of the other targets, as unfortunately he has payback, and you really don't want to fight him when he has payback as he'll hit you when you hit him. But that was kind of wasted, wasn't it, as now everyone has buffs and everyone has payback, so what did I really accomplish there? Nothing. We were finally able to get rid of another minifigure by using Ghost's ultimate ability on the Super Wrestler, and with that spawns the final wave. Unfortunately, Demolition Dummy has stayed with us the entire time, which is not what I wanted at all. We've had to mitigate his damage the entire time, which is a bit of a pain. But I mean, so far so good. I am a bit worried though, as they've got Corn Cob Guy and also Chicken Suit Guy. With the damage buff from Fitness Instructor and using his ultimate, he can deal a lot of AoE damage to your minifigures, so I don't want him around when he gets that, so we've got to get rid of him before that. Corn Cob Guy is also a newer minifigure, but also deals quite a lot of damage. We actually nearly got Chicken Suit Guy, but Ghost's ability missed, so the next opportunity we had was to use Storm's AoE ability, which deals more damage the more stacks of courage she's built up, and we have 5. It didn't kill him though, but the next attack does. Everyone is super low, scarily low, so we gotta try to keep everyone alive and wait until Basil can heal everyone again, or we can get an ultimate out, but it's not looking good. They have quite a lot of AoE attacks between them still, with Demo Dummy, Hot Dog Guy, etc. It's a good time to go and steal some buffs, they have plenty. I was hoping to nab some healing. I think I've got like a few, or just one of those heal over time ones, so that's okay. Everyone is still so scarily low. Now the battle still goes on for quite a while. We actually do manage to take down Demolition Dummy, which is great. Although, Hot Dog Guy, you got rid of Majesto, and now Basil is down. Although Basil will come back, but Majesto being down is not good. It means that we won't complete this with a gold trophy, which means we can't loot the node. Now, maybe that's okay. We might not actually need to loot this node, as we've got more important ones to get, such as the ones that actually give you tiles. But it would have been nice. At least we got all our damage dealing minifigures up, and clearing these two up was very easy. And with that, the battle is over, and we managed to get a silver trophy as one minifigure did unfortunately fall. Oh well, at least it only cost 10 energy, we can just do that again another time maybe. If I'm going to use Princess Storm some more, I decided to actually level her up to level 65. It helps that there's also a Mr. Moneybags quest going on at the same time, so spending this gold actually helps complete that. And there we go, some more Yorick tiles. Now for the hard node 2.H2, this one also gives you skeleton Yorick tiles. Now we're going to go through these final nodes on ×2 speed, so we can get through them. This one is starting off with all pirates, and pirates are very fun. I used to like playing as pirates. Very interesting group of minifigures, but not the strongest these days. As you can see, we're quite easily taking them down. Although it helps that they don't have Scarlet or the better set. They've got the worst of the two pirate sets. That helps us though, it means this node will be easier. And just like that, the second wave has spawned. And we only have a Darwin to deal with from the last wave. And oh lovely, we got rid of the Redbeard minifigure by using the AoE attack. Now they do have Scarlet still, but we can either choose to steal the buffs or just kill her. Since we didn't really have many debuffs on our side, I didn't decide to use it yet. I'm gonna try and save it for the final wave, because you don't know what they're gonna send at you. Playing it a bit more cautiously after that last one. These minifigures went down with ease, and here's the final wave. Another Redbeard at the back. Nothing we can't deal with. Gonna try and target him down first. Unfortunately he dodged Majesto's ability. Nearly got him with Ghost though. I was going to use that, but there wasn't really again any buffs to steal, so I didn't. Did manage to get rid of him. Not going to use the healers, you don't need to. And now it's just cleanup. And before you know it, we've managed to actually take out the entire pirate team. That was way easier than the node before. That was quite funny. There we go, one last massive blast by Majesto. And they're all gone. Managed to gold that node. And get some Yorick tiles too, 5 of them. Now for the next normal node and final one we're going to do in this video. This one we're allowed to take any minifigure we want to, so we're going to actually swap off Princess Storm for Garmadon, as that means higher damage. And yeah, hopefully that works out well. Could have also taken Wu for extra healing, I guess. Maybe I should have done that actually. We'll see. Alright, now the battle begins. Gonna actually do this a bit differently this time. Gonna go at 1.5 times speed instead of 2 times speed for the video footage. Of course, in game it's times 3 speed, so yeah, times 3 times 2 is times 6, and that was a bit too fast to commentate over sometimes. We got rid of one of the skeletons who had taunt, going after this zombie. I don't think that was the best choice actually. I should have gone after the healer, as the zombie just comes right back. That's one of his specials, he gets to just have 2 lives. Although outside of that, he's not really that great. Finally going after the healer, and he's down. Really want to go after Highwayman, but he's in stealth. Oh, he's just come out of stealth now, so maybe I'll be able to go after him. But decided to use Basil's healing, since trying to make it to the end with as much health as possible is the aim of the game. Otherwise, you just get picked off along the way. He's still not got stealth on, so we should be able to take him out. And with a lucky hit from Ghost, he's gone. Gonna heal Majesto. That way we can go into the next round with everyone up healthy, except for Basil, who's dead. I'm hoping someone will just kill him actually, because then he'll come back, but no, he's just sitting there. I wonder how much health he's got. Like, he must not have more than 10 health at the time. Obviously he's healed up a bit more now. Well, now he's got taunt. Maybe someone will kill him. We'll see. Taking down Majesto is good. There's some high value minifigures to watch out for here, such as Garmadon, who did a nasty amount of damage to Willa, and Highwayman, who nearly killed Willa. Thank goodness that didn't crit, otherwise that would have been game over already. Gonna decide to steal all of their buffs as they have a lot. Might as well. Thankfully we didn't steal Taunt and put that on Willa. That's happened to me before and that's been disastrous, so you do have to be careful sometimes. Stealing Taunt's not always the best thing to do. Okay, they're going to use his ultimate. Fine. And Basil's dead again, but you know what? Basil's going to die a lot. That's just how he works. He's used to it at this point. They've got a lot of debuffs and they're all running low on health. Now I was thinking about using Basil's ultimate to heal everyone, but it's better to save it since they don't really have any stealth or taunt to clear, so it's okay. The zombies come back from the dead again. Got rid of the other guy, and the Garmadon killed himself. I think one of our minifigures had payback and hit him back, but it's funny when they attack you and they end up dying. It's always really silly. Yep, the whole final team is Ghostbusters, and oh boy, there are 2 Econs and also 2 Slimers. That's not good. I'm going to use Ghost to try and get one of the Egons. See, the difficulty here is Egon has an ultimate. That's very powerful, so there's 2 of them. And then Slimer does a boatload of damage, so really all of them need to go. I want to get rid of one, well, I wanted to, I can't now because there's Taunt on Winston. Oh, he's dead, never mind. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of one Egon because I didn't feel we could survive 2 ultimates from him. But I don't know if we're going to survive this fight at all. Will is dead, Basil's dead, and now he can't come back alive. Oh, there's the ultimate ability, and that just completely destroyed us. Yeah, we're not going to get through this. Well, looks like our end of the journey is here. Should have probably taken Wu instead of Garmadon for the extra healing. Oh well, can't win them all. I think I can definitely do that though, I just need to be careful when going into the final wave. And I have to make sure I have enough minifigures up to be able to defeat the high value targets, or just survive the onslaught of damage that they have. But yeah, a change up in team composition, it shouldn't be too difficult to do. To end the video off, we actually have something fun to do. We managed to get enough tiles over the next few days to get Basil the Bat Lord to star rank 6. There we go, we've now got him to 6 stars. Means when that next event comes back round, I can actually use him in that team and maybe even beat the node. I actually forgot what event it was, but yeah. I'm going to end the video here. There will be a few more LEGO Legacy videos. I want to have a look at the tournaments. That's a new piece of content that was added to the game, as well as going through the Goth Kids All-Star event. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.